What's up, everyone on YouTube? I know I've been away from this channel for a long time. I've been trying to get multiple stuff done in my personal life and all that. But today, I'm going to be showing off my entire collections. I've had so many collections that I might make this into multiple parts, alright? Let's do this. So, first starting off with all my video games for almost, I wouldn't necessarily every console, but I'm just going to exaggerate and say every console. Now, trigger warning on this, I do not separate them by console. Just alphabetical order and the size of the carrying cases. So, there are consoles for PC, Xbox 360, and Wii. There's the Leap TV is a really weird console that I have. And who doesn't love Minecraft Xbox 360 edition? Oh, I love that game. Let's see here. I got tons of games for Xbox One, PS4, and PS3, Super Nintendo, DS, and PS1, and I have both Greatest Hits edition of GTA 1 and GTA 2. Both Greatest Hits and GTA 3, San Andreas, and also episodes of Liberty City. But I'm still missing 4, and I have GTA 5 on Xbox One, PC, and PlayStation 4. And NES games, Atari, and foreign television games, including a Legend of Zelda game, or I guess you can call it that. Link's, what did I say? Oh yeah, Link's Crossbow Training and Wii Sports. Alright, this right here is a little bit of a mess, but mainly stuff that I gotta organize and stuff. So yeah, we have like this thing that my dad gave me right there. He also gave me this, a Hot Rod magazine. I'm a huge fan of Hot Rods, so seeing that is just awesome. This right here is a book full of loose discs. Again, I don't really care what they're in. If they loose, like here's GTA 5 for the PS4 I was talking about. Right here is Bendy. Tons of other stuff right here. So much cool stuff, including an NBA fan right there. Back phones are there. This is my workstation to repair stuff. I have to repair a Sega Genesis Mini and a pair of headsets. So yeah, it's a little bit of a mess, but I'm sure I'll clean that out. And then we head into the big room. I have these LED light bulbs. They are awesome to have. Sure, they may not be that bright, but I'll turn those brighter later. We have a Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and a Game & Watch, and a DS Lite, sorry. Loose DS games, loose Nintendo Switch game, Leapfrog games, Game Boy Advance games. These two games that go to another console, and also Game Boy games. These are for all the controllers. So we have Atari, Sega, the PC game, but these are for something else actually. These are Nintendo controllers, PlayStation controllers, Xbox controllers. I do have the original Duke controller for the Xbox OG. And also miscellaneous controllers, like a PC controller and 2 controllers for some of the consoles here, which I will get into now. Excuse the cups. I don't know why they're there. Okay, yeah, I know why they're there. I do drink a lot of different sweet tea, so yeah. Right here is an iPhone 6. I know it's really cracked, but I do use the Vitron. I think it's dead though. Yeah, it is dead, but yeah, I use this for the Apple TV right there. Excuse all the wires. I do have a thing that I do recommend to most of you when doing a wire trick thing, which you'll see in a little bit. And the phone I'm recording on right now is a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4, but this was my first phone, a Samsung right here again, because I kind of like Samsung. This is my first one. It's a big phone though. And here's after. We have 2 more plug-and plays that I don't have any plugins for. This is to those 2 see-through cartridges. I like to call them the Wonder Mic, but if anyone knows the actual name to it, let me know, because I have no idea what the name of that is. This is the Leap TV, Xbox 360. And what I recommend doing is putting like little labels. If you have multiple things plugged in, put like which HDMI they go into. as well as like if you have like one of these multiple HDMI converters, and then put in like which number they go to. So this one has 3 different ports. So if I wanted to switch this one, I would go HDMI 1 the TV, and then HDMI, and then plug in 2 for that verter. The Nintendo Wii, and the PlayStation 2, a classic console. Obviously, I would have it standing out like this. This giant TV right here is one of those Amazon TVs. I got this thing pretty cheap as well, $200 for this, and I got 2 of them. Right here is an LED light strip. All these are, I absolutely love these. Actually, speaking of LED lights, I have one LED light bulb right there. This lays into the storage room, which I'm not going to show you. It's a mess in there, so I'm not going to bother with showing you that. This is actually the remote to the Amazon TV, so if you don't believe me, there you go. This right here is one of my favorite things ever. It's the Legion. A lot of people say the Steam Deck is pretty good, but I personally love the Legion because you can detach the controllers. It's got so many cool benefits to it. Love this thing. The only issue I have with it is that fans are loud and it's kind of heavy, but I can get used to the heaviness, but the fans are being loud, but whatever. This is the dock for it right here. Connects to HDMI, and this is why I use that keyboard and mouse for that's over there, right there. Anyways, HDMI 8 RCA to 8-port RCA to HDMI converter. I love these things. Xbox 360 model, PS1 with a Pocket Station in it, Nintendo Switch, and this is actually what I use to sort out my messy wiring issue. I put plants on top of it. No, I know it may seem like a fire hazard, but it's not. These are fake plants, alright? They're fake ones. So if you were to lift up the plants, you can see a bunch of wired mess underneath there. But it's just the way it is. Nintendo Switch. I'm still trying to get the Switch Lite and the Switch OLED, and as you can see, it works. So as you can see, it works. Xbox Original, this is what I use with the Duke controller. Super Nintendo, that obviously worked. A Sega Dreamcast. What I realized, the Sega Dreamcast is kind of like the PS1, just like the opening mechanism for the disc thing. The NES, who doesn't love this? And the Atari is back there. This thing actually does work, surprisingly. I love the controls on that. Apple TV controller. And these 2 LED light controllers. This one goes to the LED lights on the TV. This one controls that and the one back there. Yeah, and then these are pretty much just some other stuff. I have 2 laptops down there and some other stuff. I used to use these, but I'm probably gonna get rid of them, and there's some adapters in there. But now here comes the exciting part. I'm gonna go into the shed. I'm gonna cut the recording here, and then I'm going to go to the shed and show you the big part of the collection. So, I'll see you there. I almost forgot to mention, I also have a Wii Fit and the NES mat. Down here is my PC. Right there's an old CRT TV. And we got some, not RC cables, it's on the tip of my tongue. I forget what they are. Damn it. They are surge protectors. Why couldn't I think of that? It was surge protectors. I have so many of them because I'm always needing them. Alright, now let's go to the shed. Now here we go, into the shed. And oh boy, does it ever look good in here. And try this thing. So these are the doors of the shed, yeah. Here is everything that's in my shed. If you guys want a second part to this where I go through each individual thing in the shed. If you're not wondering about this light there, I have this right here. That has to go through. That has to do that because it's mainly because this thing right here, this is like a 2 LED, or not LED, but why do I always say LED? It's a 2 light tubes, but they are busted, so like they don't work at all. It's probably because of this thing right here, the stupid. Okay, sorry about that. But I will go through some of the stuff here. I do love Hez trucks. I adore these, and probably my favorite one is the monster truck one. I have that one. I have a ton of tiny little cars, including a monster truck and a ton of miniature toy trains. I have a Sony, my first, whatever, I forget what it's called. 2 extra Joy-Cons, and also some controllers. Now for my baseball fans and football fans, that's for you. A Hot Wheels storage thing. That's like a really old toy right there. I used to collect fidget spinners. I know, I'm weird. And I'm probably going to start collecting them again. I don't know why. I love fidget spinners. I'm still trying to get one that's like a phone, but this is my only one right now. A PlayStation multiplayer adapter for the PS1. Minion head. Most of this stuff, let me grab this light here so you can see what's in this. Right here is basically just like, let's see, TV media players or something like that. This is like a controller for a phone. Xbox batteries. And these are all things that had like codes on them that don't really work anymore. Because I use them all or they just are useless at this point. That right there is right behind that is actually a Pepsi truck right there. You can see that. Oh, oops. There you go. Because that's like a Pepsi truck right there. We have in here is like some adapters and more adapters. Wireless mouse, earbuds, and 2 iPads that I have. 2 Apple iPads. Music DVD players or music CD players. These are bricks, if you should call it that. Wired mouse I don't use. These are disc holders and other things I just don't have the disc for. So we have Xbox 360 games right there. We have The Wiggles. I love that show. And plus we have Nintendogs. Yeah, and I might as well mention this right here. Let me see if I can pull it out. Hang on. There we go. Don't mind the thunder. This has a Wi-Fi adapter for the Apple computers. This right here, just some stuff and a PC controller right there. These are all of my iPhones. Oh, I love these things. And this is my most expensive one that cost me $200 to get. iPhone 2G because it has iOS 1.0. The Leap TV box. An old camera and some other stuff. Yeah, there is some other stuff back there. 4 Wii Fit boards. I plan to sell those. And that's some other stuff that I'm going to sell. Alright. And then back here is some cool stuff. This is an entire Hot Wheels track that I used to have. These are all of my model cars. I love model cars. I love collecting them. Probably the biggest one I have so far is this one, a Dodge. And the smallest one I have of a model car is that little Volkswagen Bug right there. I love this 4 Model T tow truck. Bag, and let me lift up this bag here. Show you what's inside. Whoopsie. So it becomes kind of a mess because of that. Right here is all packaged cars. So like I have cars like in the package. So we have like that. We have the monster truck package, Hot Wheels in the package, and even some other vehicles in the package. Including this. One of my family members gave this to me. Volkswagen Hershey's Kiss car. Alright, let me just if you could just give me a second. Put this thing up. There we go. Oh my god. Who cares? Right there's some DVD things, loose DVD players. Well, not loose discs, but just like a DVD holder. Those are iPad cases, phones I'm gonna sell. That truck, I'm actually trying to fix up the packaging for that. It's right there. I always love it. And the packaging is in its place and it's all protected. This is just a leaf blower that my parents and me have to use when snow gets in our driveway. Some board games and also a tank with a missing turret and this colorful thing. And there's some old monster trucks in here. If you guys remember, monster trucks used to have these type of tires on it with a suspension actually on the truck. Who remembers that? Some speakers in this bin right here. Some other things, mainly other just random things. And yeah, that pretty much is the entire collection of everything. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you want an update on all this, just like where I show up every little thing. Let me know. I could probably show you everything if I'm able to. And yeah, so You all have a nice day. Stay safe out there, my furry friends and furry collectors. And like always, see you all later.